Is this still one of the best places for sneaker steals in LA? We're at the Foot Locker out in East LA. Haven't been here in so freaking long. And they got everything here from men's sneakers as well as women's sneakers. Got all kinds of apparel. Even got hats and a good amount of Crocs. They even have a separate kids Foot Locker section. All right, let's start with the men, see if they have anything new and see if anything is marked down even further than last time. And I usually start with the cheapest items. We got sneakers as low as 20 bucks over there, 15 actually, wow. But we gotta start with some of the biggest surprises. Look at this. Look at this, Curry 11s right here. These are the 11s, right? Curry 11s, $40. They got multiple colorways. If you're a Curry fan, to be able to get Curry 11s for 40 freaking bucks. Oh, here's another one right here. And then they got this old school retro right here for $40 as well. They got a Curry 4 retro right here as well. So a bunch of Currys for $40. Also one of these bad boys right here. The Zions. These are the Zion 3s. 40 freaking bucks. They got multiple colorways, including these all white ones right here. Forever Runs. I heard these are some really good running shoes. Does have Nitro, which is their premier running cushioning. And they're not bad. They're not bad. Cushioning, not bad. Definitely not as good as the Invincible Runs. And by good, I mean not as cushiony, not as soft. But not everybody needs that really, really soft cushion. This is similar to, I think similar to React or React X. $40, so freaking cheap. Got Hardens for $70. Obviously, these aren't the latest. X-Rings for $80. As well as Jordan 38s. Multiple colorways going for $80. That's like $100 off, right? Almost $100 off. Then they got this colorway right here for $60, size 11 on display. The crazy thing, it's not even the cheapest options. They got even cheaper options over here. And I'm tripping because I didn't even check their, I don't know, should I call this a sales rack? This whole store is a sale. Their last remaining size section, I guess. And I see some GT Jump 2s right here. These are pretty heavy though. I think these are pretty heavy. They also got the GT Cut, or GT Hustle 3s, my bad. GT Hustle 3s. Got all kinds of Zoom Air. This is the Safari colorway for $100. Is that a Jordan 1 Low OG right here? Going for $80. You got Barclays going for $100. Got some generic J's right here. Some 2s. What's the price on these? No price tag. 2 women's right here. NMDs. Some Lucas going for $50. And then what is these? The MVPs or something? The 2 trays going for $50. 2 3s. Air Max DMs. Saucony Grinds right here. Not really too familiar with Saucony. Got some funky looking Converse right here. $20. Cardi B Reeboks $20. More Converse for $30. And then leftover Zoom Freaks, 40 freaking bucks. Not bad. Let's check out the women's section real quick and then we'll make it back to the men's. The women's section also goes from low to high right here. Apparently it goes up to $130. They got you with $20 options right here. Cardi B Reeboks. And they got several Vans for $30. As well as these Converse right here. $30 for these. And then are these airships? These airships right here for $30 really? I'm sure it's smaller sizes. Jordan 2s for $30. That is just crazy cheap. Holy crap. Jordan slips going for $40. Superstar Bolds right here. Kind of a thicker midsole, go for $40. More of these 2s, all being given away for $40. And Air Max 1s, a couple of those, and then some of these satin pollen dunks going for $50. Back to the men's section where we start from cheap to less cheap. They got a few $15 options. Both Chucks though. These go up to 20. Along with Romas, that might be the cheapest I've ever seen the Romas. If you like Asics, they got you with $20 sneakers, as well as some Reeboks, and then these Forums, 20 bucks for Forums. Got these fans right here. Material is just amazing on these, 30 freaking bucks. These are the new school Corderas right here with, man, that suede is so soft, 30 bucks. I just texted my kid, see if he likes these. He said, nah. Dang nabbit. But yeah, they got Reeboks, got Question pumps right here, 30 freaking dollars. Such a bargain. I don't even like these, but for 30 bucks, I probably would get them, but I just ain't got room like that. Got Samoas, multiple colorways, palm slides, safari colorway right here. Got the blue ones, the Volt, and then these might be 40 though, because ones right next to them are $40. That's still a hell of a bargain for Air Max slides. These retail for like 75 bucks. Adidas fans do got, these are the rivalries, right? No, these aren't rivalries? I thought these were the rivalries. Yeah, do got a few pair of Gazelles. NMDs, $40 for those. Showed you guys the Curry section. That's just crazy. All that for 40 bucks. More Forever Runs, $50 for these three colorways right here. Old school Converse right here in suede. Kind of interesting. Converse Weapon. Lows normally 100 down to 50. They got the Bad Bunny Campus. I believe these are 60 bucks because everything around it is 60. This is a huge size, 12 and a half. But $60, these retail for like 120, 160. Holy cow, 100 bucks off. Sambas, 90s, 60s. What number is this one? What number is this? I don't remember. The Warped Runners, a couple of those New Balances for 60. Oh wait, there's a third colorway. Crazy 8 lows right here going for 60. Air Maxes for $60. Is that cheaper than the Nike outlet? And they also got Superstars as well. Wow. Got a few more $60 options, including multiple Forces, MB, what are these, the ones? Weatherman colorway right there. Showed you guys these. Such a freaking bargain, man. Dang, I freaking love these, dude. Then got Witnesses, and then Booker T's right here go for $60, man. Not bad, dude. Oh wait, they got a quartet of books going for $60. Not bad. All kinds of swimming trunks, $10. Got board shorts, Nike board shorts, normally 74 down to 10. Those are smalls right there. They got mediums. I think this is an Adidas one. Yeah, Adidas trunks for 10 bucks. They need some swimming. I need some swimming gear because all of mine are too big. They were largest. Dude, they got these LeBron shorts, 70 down to 10 bucks. Those are mediums. This is kind of an interesting one. All orange. It does say, what's it say? Ball is life. It's a Ball is life. Shorts right here. These bad boys, $55 down to 10 bucks. That is a large. Oh, by large I mean XL. Another one of these, a bunch of Foot Locker brand swimming suits for 10 bucks. And got basketball shorts over here also, $10. All right, let's knock out the rest of the men's sneakers. We got all kinds of 2002R New Balance for 70 bucks. This cream and baby blue, this hits pretty good, 70 bucks. And all these got suede on them. Love that, man. Air Max 1s. Is that TLC playing in the background? Got Vomeros right here, $70 for multiple colorways. One Air Max DN. And then a trio of Forces right here, $70. Hoka's down here. What is the Clifton 9? 70 bucks for Clifton 9s. That might be, is that the cheapest we've ever seen them? Even the liquidation store next to us, the Bulldog Liquidators got these for 100. The Guide 17, I think that's Saucony's Max Cushion shoe right there. KD 16s, the Hardens, ones, Mids, lows, bronze, next gen, and then another KD16 for $70. Couple more of these Jordan 38s right here. Then they got some $100 pieces. Not really feeling any of these. Oh, they Hustle 3s right there. Pennies starting for a little bit more than I would pay. But eventually these all go down. The longer they sit here, they move further to the right. All right, let's knock out the women's section over here, where they got some Jordan 1 lows right here. Kind of a Chicago colorway. $50? $50. Size 12 on display, so 10.5 men's. More ones. The Gamma Force is going for $50. These Vapor Max down to $50. Holy cow, probably smaller sizes. This women's satin one right here going for $50 as well. Cosmic Unities, some ones going for $50. Also going for $70 and $70. Got the Sambas right here going for $50. Never seen these suede XLs in a faux alligator skin. That's definitely interesting. $50. Infinity Run 4, $70. The court, what are these? The flight courts? Yeah, the flight courts, $70. Dunks, more dunks, all kinds of dunks, $70. 2002 Rs. I'm such a fan of these 2002 Rs. Jordan 6s. First on running shoe that I've seen here, but that's pretty much the women's section. Okay, not bad. How did I miss this? $5 section right here. $5. Triple XL shorts right there. Then all this stuff hella colorful. Some small orange shirts. Way orange. They got a large 2XL. They got smalls. They look oversized. I don't know. Yeah, and then just some random shirts. But $5, not bad. Look at this. Pro standard shorts right here. I like them, but they're a little short. And it's a small. But Pro standard. These retail for, I bet you, like $85, something like that. They retail for hella high. $80. And they're going for $20. This is a small though. Lakers swimming trunks. These are $20 as well. These are down to $10, but don't think they have my size. I just see XLs. I need like a medium. Oh, they might have one over here. Medium. They don't really have a fitting room, but they also don't have a medium. I just see XLs. I see larges. But those are also 20. I just wanted a cheapo one for $10. Oh wait, this might do. This is a medium. Wonder if it'll fit. Wonder if it'll fit. $75 down to $10. Pretty sure that'll fit me. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. It's a little short, but they're swimming trunks. Like look at the quality. Like look at how thick the string is. Has metal aglets on the aglets? Isn't that what they're called then? Yeah, it has metal tips and stuff. Like, man, this is pretty dope for $10. Like I said, a little short, but they're swimming trunks. That's kind of how swimming trunks work, right? All kinds of t-shirts. I think the $10 items over here. And they got the little bit more expensive stuff right here, but everything's like super cheap, $20. Even these pullovers, $20. They do separate them by size. Got $20 vest right here. It's a large though. It's like a double XL or something. Got sweatshirts right here, $30. Sizing definitely an issue whenever you get anything here. It's like that at the outlets as well, right? Triple XL. This is a LeBron jacket, $135 down to $40 freaking dollars. Wow. Is that Tech Fleece? Yeah, Tech Fleece. $50 for Tech Fleece, not bad. I think that's about similar to the price that they had them at the outlets. And then they got the Tech Pack windbreakers right here, $80 for these. Normally $130. Some of the water rides, they be tripping, saying, hey, there's metal. I'm going to Knott's Soak City tomorrow. Wonder if anybody will notice that. I know most places, they say, hey, no rivets and stuff, but usually they don't even check. I think I might be good. We'll see. This is definitely an interesting find, especially for you Kobe fans, look at this. They got Mamba t-shirts. I'm gonna be honest, these aren't really special, but I'm just surprised to see these here, especially for half price. Oh, less than half price. Holy crap. 55 down to 20 bucks. 20 freaking dollars. That is freaking dope. 20 bucks. It has all the Mamba logos and stuff on it. But like I said, the t-shirt itself actually feels pretty cheap, dude. Like, you can see my hands through it. Like, I'm like, if I wore this, I could see my nipples through it and stuff. Those of you fools with dark nipples. But yeah, they have a small, they have a medium, they have a couple sizes. And then, yeah, smalls and mediums. And it looks like all the other sizes are sold out. They got some Nike Los Angeles t-shirts right here. Those were $10. These are $20 right here. So they got Nike stuff even on sale right here. Kids Foot Locker technically separate and technically not a part of the outlet, but they got crazy deals here too. Some Scoots right here for $30. Adidas Campus for 30 bucks. Wait, they might be a part of the outlet now because it's the same setup. Goes from cheap to less cheap. And they got everything on sale, including the Pro Strongs right here. They got the Dub Zeros right here for 50 bucks. Multiple colorways. Lakers colorway. MVPs right here. 6 rings right here. $60 for 6 rings. They got Steph Curry's for the kiddos. Look at this. $30. Look at this. Steph Curry 11s. 30 freaking bucks. Foamies. Lil Posits, 50 bucks. That stuff is the cheapest we've seen these. More non-signature J's, $48. Gazelles, more Gazelles, 40 bucks. And then for this extra sale section, they got BOGO, buy one, get one 50% off. If you find like 2 of these, get them for 75 bucks. That comes out to $38.75 or $37.75, my bad. LeBron's right here, and these GT cut 3s right here, 50 bucks. I've been finding these at Ross, which is insane. But Foot Locker kids section right here, huge steals. Wow. And then for the kiddos, they do have buy one get one 50% off on Crocs. And they got a few of these. They still have a few of these. Wonder if I should get one for my niece. My nephew, I don't think he's into Pokemon like that. My niece is, but I was like, I don't need 2 of these mother lovers, do I? Especially when they're regular price. Like, if they were cheaper, there's 25 off. But yeah, I don't think they're like really marked down quite yet. These have been here for a while, so maybe eventually they'll get marked down. But they do have these Crocs for 45. They have other ones for a little bit cheaper, like $30 for that color, 30 for that one. Green ones right here go for 30 bucks. I got a couple right here. I've never seen those. Encanto ones right here as well. I did forget to show what I got on feet. Invincible Run 3s right here. Comfy as hell. I hit the gym first thing this morning, so I was like, I want something comfortable on feet. They're dirty as hell. I wore these to Korea. Wore them like a ton in Korea, but still hella comfy. And then, yeah, just Air Force. Oh yeah, these are Air Force shorts. These are actually kind of cool. Air Force One shorts. Didn't even know what they were when I bought them, but tank top. It's like 95 degrees outside. All right, let me pay for this stuff right here and get the hell out of here, I guess. All right, 10 bucks. Did grab these for 10 bucks. All right, man, we out, man. Damn, that's hella cheap. And next door there is a Nike outlet, technically a Nike community store, East LA, but yeah, I was gonna stop by, but I gotta go to another store, you guys. I gotta go to another store because I need to go do some stuff with my kiddo later. So out of time, you guys. Make sure you guys stop by there.